I told you my intro was cheesy. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Laura's Mishmash, his channel. And I am your host, Laura's Mishmash. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. We just had a little sound check things we wanted to do and make sure all the guest of honors were here. Hi, guys.
Hi, Laura. Hey, Jackson.
What's up, Tim?
Thanks for being here. If anybody has, and I know everybody in the chat, welcome. We'll say hi in a moment. But if you've been following my channel or Tim's channel or Jason/Magic Jones channel, you know that they had a premiere tonight of an amazing song that they both worked on together called Love and Leeches. Magic Jones, you premiered it first at 7 Eastern time.
Yep.
And then Tim premiered it at 7:15. I scrambled to have a cigarette and then we all met. So here we is, yes. And the show tonight is brought to you by, I have to get this out.
Hey.
By Jack Flash merch. That's all I got to say. And you'll know if you saw the video. So guys, it's great to have you here. And thank you. Thank you for asking me to host your after premiere party, I guess. We're not going to be here that long. We're going to try to keep it to an hour. There's a couple of friends of mine that go live normally on Thursdays. But I think this is a great time slot. And if we over talk, that's okay. They're cool with that. If we under talk and you need to leave before an hour's up, we'll do that as well. So I think this is a great time slot. Oh, I'm echoing. Don't touch any buttons. I don't have earphones.
What Jack would say, in the yard with the chickens.
I need to smoke with the chickens soon. Hi, Snooks. So let's just welcome everybody first, and then we'll get into the song and how you met and how the song came about. I'm going to read off as I see it. I'm looking at the comment section through StreamYard, which is a little slower. Mods, thank you for being here. Keep an eye out for the trolls. They've been like going crazy lately, but I am in subscriber mode. I also want to say that I added a pinned message about feel free to donate to me, which I don't usually ask for, but after talking to all my technical friends, I need a lot of upgrades to make this run smoothly. So if I'm going to help my friends out, like Jason and Tim, and do more live streams and share your music, I really want to upgrade interface, monitor, speakers, all that, earphones, so I don't. So you don't have to, but please feel free to. PayPal's much better than Super Chat because YouTube won't keep 30% of it. All right. That being said, I'm blushing because I don't usually like to ask for donations, but hi guys. Hi Ed B Metal. Hi Snooks. I made you a mod. You lovely thing. Hello, Jack Flash. Thank you for being here. Show sponsored you. Hugh's here. Awesome. Feisty, my lovely friend Feisty, and Leanie, my sis. Thank you. DJ Big Red, the Troublemaker's here. I saw your friend Brent, I think it was, came in first. I don't see him right now, but I'm scrolling. Oh, good. We got sound effects.
We're big time.
AG from Down Under. Thank you for being here and having the wrench and looking out for us. And I see Zach Thong in the house. Cheers, bro. Metalhead Hippie, of course. Thank you for being here. Queen Survivor. Am I missing anybody? I'm scrolling. Mike Shaner Music. Love you, brother. Thanks for being here. Bump. Sean Chandler, of course. And I'm going to be repetitive. No? I think I got everybody. Blue Gubrius. Good to see you, Blue.
Hey, Blue.
I saw Gary Hubbs earlier. All right, and we'll talk to you as we go through the night. We're just going to chill. This is no strict program or anything. But before I get into the nitty gritty of who you guys are, what I've been dying to know, because I've had the buildup of this song, amazing. You guys are both awesome producers, and if nobody knows this, if you go to the premiere on Tim's channel, and then you go to the premiere on Jason's channel, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, same song, but Tim, you mixed yours?
No. We changed that in the end.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just curious.
Jason's in his last mix, and I was like, I can't improve on this.
You are too kind, my friend.
No, it was the only thing that our mixes were similar. I kind of had some of the little bells and whistles, the delays that might Cascade or something, but it was just so clean and tight. I'm like, mixed by
Perfect.
Jason Magic Jones. It was fantastic.
Hi, Camila. So when I need my vocals mixed, should I go to Jason instead of you now, Tim?
No, Tim is more than capable.
I'm kidding. I know he's amazing. Oh my God, he's a great friend. He's always helped me, and every time he comes back with something, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Hi, Manny and Bootlicker. So okay, my first question is, what does the title "Love and Leeches" mean? Like, is there something behind that?
Ooh, how deep do we want to go, Tim?
That's your call.
As deep as you want.
Oh boy.
Well, make something up if you don't want to tell us. Well, now the lyrics in the song to me sounded like a love story, kind of, but maybe
the chorus is. It's actually two. It's two kind of threads, two veins. The chorus is all about how I feel about music. When I started doing production and getting serious about making music a life, a lifestyle. I was kind of afraid because I had somebody very close to me when I told them, hey, because I was a computer programmer for a while, and I say a while, but I was deep into a career, and a friend of mine, when I said, I'd like to do music, full time, that would just be, it's because it explodes out of me. The older I get, the more I love it.
Yeah.
And he said, you better be careful, because if it becomes your job, you'll lose, that novelty, that drive. And I've been in it, doing it professionally since 2009, and
wow,
I'm happy to say it hasn't lost its pizzazz, as it were.
Excellent. That was going to be one of my questions. Do you do music for a career? And
well, awesome. I have a studio, and I work with local musicians, and but yeah, music is tough, but I love it. Nothing will stop me. So anyway, that's what the chorus is all about. Okay. I'm so grateful I still love you. Right? I'm talking to music.
Oh, I love you too. Oh, sorry. I'm grateful too. Stop. Yeah, well, that's awesome. I mean, you answered about 5 of the questions I already had in my head, but that's great. We can elaborate.
Yeah. But the verses tell a very different story.
Can you, for those who haven't seen it yet, what is the chorus again? What are the words to the chorus?
Oh goodness, I should have.
Or maybe Tim knows it.
To the chorus?
Yeah. What are the words to the chorus? I forget everything.
I'm so grateful I still love you.
You shine a light right through my soul.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm so grateful I still love you. You shine a light right through my soul. Those are the lyrics. Very simple.
Awesome. Hi, Hugh.
Sorry. But the verse is about the haters out there that want to take advantage of, because music is often a labor of love, right? Mm-hmm. It's just because it's a labor of love, it doesn't mean that there's any less effort or work or skill or
right. Yeah.
Grit that is required to get to a level where you can produce music at a radio level quality. But it's still a labor of love, and there's a lot of people who want to take advantage of that. And so the verses are all about the leeches. So
that must be the leeches. Okay.
Yeah, and then even though Jason wrote the lyrics, and he was basically telling one of my stories that when I told my wife Stacy about it, and she went to the lyrics and she said, "Yeah, there's been
perfect
people in my bands that I stayed with just a little too long, and just people that have been in my life that expect me to do things, and then bitch about it." So it was, when he told me what it was about, I was like, "Yes, this is the song I would love to be part of."
That's well. So how did you two meet? Just saw each other mutually on YouTube, or?
I think I saw him on the Hippie Show for sure. That's the first time.
That's what I would say. I mean, my memory is almost gone completely, but yeah, from what I recall, I think I heard one of his songs. It might have been one of him and Jack Flash's songs that I first heard. I'm not quite sure.
Probably. Your bros.
Heavy Metal Hippie Show.
Yeah, and then one time, years ago, probably 3 years ago, he had a comment on one of my songs on my channel where I did that a cappella Duran Duran cover, Ordinary World.
Ordinary World, yeah.
Oh, love that song.
And he was like, dude, we got to collaborate. I'm like, yes. And then
Awesome.
a few years to circle back around.
Yeah.
Well, you've been busy. And Tim, you do music in the real world too?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I think everybody that knows you knows that you're.
yeah. I had a band, 10 Story.
Mm-hmm.
COVID killed that band. Not literally. Went out, it shut all the bars down and venues. And I found this community during that time, started doing this and making friends like Jack, Flash, and Mark Tanner and Hugh and Marshall, and started making music with them and you, of course. And so the band kind of just dissolved. But there's going to be a band reunion this summer from a former band I was in 10 years ago, that I was in for 10 years, called Bentley, out of Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start actually live streaming me learning these songs again.
Well, this is like what I've been looking forward to. And I asked you the last time we were on together, we're looking forward to you live streaming and showing us your process and all that. And I know you have a lot going on in your personal life, and it's been crazy this week.
Yeah.
With your family right now. But come on, when are you kicking it off? Enough already.
The lead singer,
push you.
Brandon Bentley, he just had major back surgeries. He's going to have to take some time to heal.
Yeah, I guess so.
And we're spread out all over Texas. Texas is a very large state, so it'll probably be mid to late summer, and it's going to be a big show at a big venue, and I'm going to have 8 to 10 cameras there documenting everything, and
how fun!
Put a collection of. I'm going to document the rehearsals with the band, and I'm going to do a little documentary on it. So that's exciting for me.
That's wicked exciting.
That
Wicked.
so awesome.
Jason, I'm from Boston. I don't know if you know that. So, the bad R words may come out every now and then, or wicked awesome may come out. But where are you from? I don't think you mind saying, I think it's on your channel, but if you mind saying,
Yeah, I'm in Utah.
Utah. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, Tim, I was more looking forward to you just doing regular live streams on YouTube. And you're going to do that as well.
Too. I've been upgrading all my gear, and I've got this new camera that's fantastic, but I'm gonna turn it on real quick. See.
By the way, do we sound okay, everybody? I know they do. Do I sound okay? We coming? It's a little late in the program to ask, but
I think you sound great on my end. Yes.
All right, thank you.
So I've got this new camera. But it won't sync.
Oh, I missed that. That's weird.
And I have another one. I'll show you this one real quick. Up there.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to
highlight you for a second.
Hey.
Because you got such a cool studio.
That is awesome.
Right? It's just like, and it's neat.
And that one.
And Jason, I think you did too. But
works. But for me to get both of them in sync, they said I need to upgrade my computer. I'm on a late 2013 Mac Pro, maxed out RAM. So we're going to be buying a new Mac Studio M2, and then I'll be able to do like 4K live streaming and everything. So
right on.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Plus, if I can get my family to stop having medical emergencies.
I know. Man, you've run into a lot of stuff lately.
Yeah, that's rough.
Sorry, by the way. And we're thinking of your mom.
Yeah, and I don't think she'd mind. She's got COVID for the first time. She's 82.
Ugh.
Just had knee surgery several months ago, so
crazy.
It's pretty hard. And she's alone. We just lost my dad last year, so
yeah.
It's just. And I'm a mama's boy. I'm the youngest of 3, so
and you're not right next to her either, so it's hard for you.
No, she's up 2 hours away in Oklahoma. So, yeah, I had so much I wanted to get done this week.
Well, today, so this show almost didn't happen. Well, I don't know if it didn't happen. We just hadn't had a chance to talk about it, any of us.
Yeah, it came together great.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on saving some of their songs to show you all. I can't share YouTube until I upgrade myself because it just sounds like shit, and I don't want to do that to their music. I am going to try to show your premiere from YouTube, from StreamYard, and we'll see if it's washy. So if you want, we'll take a break and do that right now for those who didn't see the song yet. And we'll come back and talk about it. I'm going to mute when it comes on. I don't know if you have to, but it might be worth muting.
Sure, yeah.
Just in case we interfere with it.
Yep.
And let us know in the comments what the
let us know right away if it's like sounds like crap. I'll just pull it down. Well, you could go to their channels and see the real thing, and I don't know if it even comes in high def, but we'll see. So this is Love and Leeches by Texas Jackdaw and Magic Jones, and then we'll talk about who did what in the song. God, I sound like a real talk show host. This is awful.
You're getting good at this. You should book Jeff Daniels.
I should. I love Jeff Daniels.
Bridges.
Whichever one. Oops. What the hell? Looking at it.
I wonder if you think or even want to, when all of it falls on me. I guess it doesn't matter when nothing comes for free. Nothing's free, no. I'm just grateful I still love you. Love you. You shine a light right through my soul. I'd like to thank you for your time and service, but let me show you the door. You just don't seem to understand the sweat and tears we're swimming in at all. You've got it all wrong. I'm just grateful I still love you. Love you. You shine a light right through my soul. I'm just grateful I still love you. Love you. You shine a light right through my soul. My soul. I'm just grateful I still love you. Love you. You shine a light right through my soul. Can I introduce you to a friend of mine? His name is Texas Jackdaw. Yeah, we wrote this song together, he and I think it rocks. Go ahead, subscribe right now. Yeah. so much. Make it great.
Yeah, Laurie, that
great.
sounded great. That
Oh,
sounded
good. Well, now I know what to do from now on. Before I upgrade my equipment, I just share directly through here. It'll take a while, but well, the song's great. How could it sound great? Even washy, it probably would be great, but we don't want that. We don't want that.
Oh, it sounded wonderful. Did it sound good to you, Tim?
Yeah, I mean, I was coming in mono in my head, but
Yeah, mono over here too. But hey,
Oh, is it
for
mono?
it
All right.
sounded good.
That's StreamYard. Yep, StreamYard. But I can upgrade that at some point if I decide to do this more. I don't really, I do this type of format when I go live, or I just go on with friends for a hang. So I'm not usually sharing music. So I'll see if it's worth upgrading. I would love to share people's music. But great job. And now it's great listening to the lyrics now that we get a little, behind the scenes of what it means. But I would like to know, I think I've read in your descriptions, but I'll let you tell us. Obviously, it's a collaboration. You work together on the song. But Tim, what part did you start the song? And what parts did you do? And like, how does that even work? Like who does what?
it's funny is that people were looking. I'm going to grab it.
Go for it. You're going to grab what?
Guitar.
This is like a PG show, please. Where's your sound effects? Thank you.
Right, I need them.
Welcome, John.
This beautiful.
That sound great.
This beautiful custom Telecaster that was made by me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Hold on, let's see.
Up in.
Crane, just thank you so much for the super chat. You're awesome. Good to see you. Ooh. What is this?
So it's
the color and all that.
Oh, it's burled maple. It's got flamed. It's a roasted flame maple neck, one piece.
Is that like Tiger Burst? I'm so bad. I don't know names or anything. Hi, William. Good to see you.
Anyway, so my nephew is makes guitar. He also made that fretless bass over there to match it.
Wow, nice.
But the guitar came in, and I opened it up, tuned it up, plugged it in, and that lick was what came out of me.
Really?
It just out.
Fun.
So he said, can you record something and just send it to me, because I want to hear it. I want to hear what it sounds like. So I made that demo of that song, beginning to end, in an afternoon. And it just, I tossed it at Jack Flash. Maybe this could be something, and it just kind of it wasn't kind of where the direction we were going. Mm-hmm. So when Jason and I started talking, he says, do you have any ideas? And I said, yeah, I've got a couple of these little things. Don't have lyrics on it, and sent it to him. He's like, let's do this. Can I play drums? I'm like, absolutely, because he's a killer drummer.
Yeah.
And then he works so fast and efficient. It was within receiving the file, I think it was in like 71 hours.
What?
He sent me back a mix with his drums, vocals, lyrics.
That's what I like.
And then we went back and just kind of.
I mean, I don't mind waiting on people, especially if they're worth waiting on. But for me, just because my personality, I'm like, come on, let's get it done. I'm excited, that type of thing. So
yeah,
awesome. So
it was a joy to work on it with him.
Yeah. So are you finished?
Yeah.
I don't want to cut you off, but yeah, this I've had some pretty lackluster experience, a few really good, but overall lackluster experiences trying to collaborate with people. Mm-hmm. So when Tim sent me an email and he was like, hey dude, I really want to collaborate. And I have always wanted to collaborate. I've been impressed with his guitar work. I've been impressed with his YouTube channel. It's just, I've got 5 kids. I work a full-time job, run a studio. And it's like, yeah. And so their life is very full, very full. So I responded back to him and was like, yeah, let's do this. I need to mentally, before I say yes to somebody, I'm like, I need to mentally know who they are and have some experience with, their stuff. So I think Tim, when I responded, I just basically say, give me a starting point. Right. Give me something to chew on. And I knew he was a guitarist. I knew that he could program drums. I knew he could sing, and so I just wanted to fish a little bit. And he sent me this the guitar tracks to what now is Love and Leeches. And I was listening to that, and I put it through my stereo speakers and just get in the headspace.
Mm-hmm.
And like within 7-8 seconds, I was like, I am sold. I am in 100%. My brain just like clicks. And I'm like, okay, nothing else in my life matters until this is done.
Nice.
So yeah, I listened to the full song maybe once or twice, and then a melody started forming for the chorus, and then a melody started forming for the verses. I loaded up my digital audio workstation, was just like trying as fast as I could, because the ideas come and then they just flash, they just fly. It's like they're so fleeting.
That is amazing. The process is amazing, but that clicked with you like that is.
Oh yeah, and it doesn't very, it doesn't very often.
That happen often. Yeah.
Exactly. And so yeah, I hummed a melody, and then the lyrics just formed, and I was like, wow, I've never before written a song having to do with love and leeches. This is very interesting. And so
you may be the first two to ever write a song about love and leeches together.
Maybe. So anyway,
hi Colby.
Yeah, I worked like crazy. I think I put a solid 8 hours in the first day, and
wow.
Came up with the lyrics and the melody and got them all recorded, and then sent it over. And I don't think that he had time to respond or look at it, because I didn't hear back from him. And I'm like, screw this, I'm gonna go do the drums. So I went and did the drums and sent him a new mix. And by the time he responded, it was pretty fleshed out. And I simultaneously was excited and felt kind of bad, because we really hadn't talked about who was doing lyrics. I know he was a lyricist and singer and everything, but I was just like, this is too much. I can't say no to this.
It came out of you. What are you gonna do? You can't stop it.
Right.
Was Tim cool with it, or was he mad?
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, I was worried. It's something when you're working for a non-musical client, right? Or a guitarist that comes in and they say, hey, could you write lyrics, because I don't know how. It's a whole different thing when you're working with someone who is just as competent, if not more so, than you are. And so I was like, as soon as I started shoving stuff his way, I was like, oh crap, did I act too fast? I don't know what I did. But his response was so gracious. He was just like, he loved it, and it spoke to him just like his guitar spoke to me. And it was finished, what, like a couple days later? Maybe 3-4 days later.
Yeah.
Well, when you say finished, the song was finished, but it must take a lot of time to produce, mix, master, all that stuff afterwards, or no?
No. Took more time to arrange to get all the videos shot.
Yeah, video took way longer than the actual song.
Yeah, see, I'm a video girl, so I understand that. Yeah, I'm not a song producer, mixer, or master, but I love doing videos, and that does take some time. But sometimes you sit down, though, and you just get so into it. You could find yourself sitting there for 5, 6, 7 hours, and you're like, I don't want to stop.
That's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened on my end. Is I just couldn't stop, and then the harmonies came in, and Tim sent me some harmonies, and he's always so kind and gracious. He's like, he sent me the ideas for harmonies and was like, hey, if you're all right with this. I'm like, are you kidding me? These are amazing.
Yeah.
And
well, that's Tim. Yeah. Tim would mix stuff for me that is not even on, just out of the goodness of his heart and being my friend. And
it's
like, I'm so sorry I didn't get this to you. I'm like, Tim, whenever you're ready, you're doing me a favor. You don't need to apologize.
Exactly.
But Jason, I know that you started out, or you are well known as a drummer, but then you started you picked up guitar and bass. And what else? You do everything now?
Well, I try everything. Doing that, being successful at it, and I pretend like I play guitar. Let me just I'll put it that way.
Did you throw guitar on this one? I know Tim had all the solos and the big riffs.
Pretends really well with some really excellent guitars.
Yeah, you guys are humble. It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's like I've never performed guitar live, because I just can't. It's all video, and I've been doing audio production, so I know how to patch stuff together and make it sound the way it needs to. But if someone said, hey, can you come play guitar, even if it's something that I've written, drums entirely different. I'll be absolutely thrilled. Right. I'll come, we'll jam. I'll do it. I've been playing drums since I was 14, so it's many years. and I feel totally competent with drums. But I
Excellent. Yeah.
started playing guitar because I found, and I hope this isn't offensive, but people couldn't work at the pace that I needed them to. When I reach out for a guitarist to give me like, there's like when two creatives are trying to collaborate, you need to like meet somewhere, right? If you don't meet, even if on the same project, it can turn into something ugly. And I've got
It's easier to learn it yourself and just rely on yourself.
I hate to say it that way because I have so many
I
good
know what you
friends
mean,
that are
though.
great
Yeah.
guitarists, and you know, that said, I've asked some people to play guitar on my song, and they've come through, and it's been wonderful. But for 2 years, I was pumping out a song a week. I was doing one video every week for 2 years straight, and that's insane. Only an insane person would do that. And so to ask somebody to come, you know, on the ride where we don't know where it's going, it's like,
and pump it out as quickly as you did. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen you a lot on YouTube, and I got your bell rung, and I have for a while. But
this was a while ago. I started in 2017, and so all of 2017, all of 2018, and into 2019, I did just one song a week. And then I realized that I was hitting boundaries with the time limit, where I wanted to spend a little bit more creative time, you know, investigating what the song's about, seeing if I could make it better. And so I've slowed down significantly, but still I do something musical every day.
Awesome. Yeah. Same with me. So my son's a drummer. I don't know if you know that, but
how cool is that?
Yeah, he's been playing. He's at Berkeley in Boston now, so he's been playing since he was 6, and he's 19 now.
Amazing.
So I love drummers. But yeah, for him, like he can go and sit in with any band, really, because he knows so many genres, right? But as a guitar player, like you said, it's kind of scary to get up and play live. You're not sure how you're going to be live, and you're not producing it. And I think it's different, maybe, than I could be talking out my ass, but different than knowing, you know, the rudiments of drumming. Probably more difficult, I would guess. I don't know.
Yeah, rhythm has always been in my blood. I just have not some people pick up a guitar when they're young and they just connect really well with it. And for me, it has been a very slow process. And
and Tim, not to leave you, but I want to know what you started with first, because you do. I told you when I heard that song, I'm like, oh my God, I'm a sucker for a bass riff, and that bass was like, do, 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 do.
Funky there.
I'm screwing it up, but yeah. What do you prefer, bass or guitar?
Guitar.
Yeah.
I can't really distinguish. I mean, I'm a guitar player by trade, and in all the bands.
I'm an awesome one at that. Yes. Yeah.
But I started playing bass. I think it was 13. But because they brought in a new band instructor, and he wanted to do a lab band or a stage band, jazz band.
Yeah.
And he needed a bass player, and I played guitar, so I'm like, I could do that. And he loaned me his bass, taught me. I was a trumpet player in orchestra.
Oh wow!
And he taught me bass clef, showed me some sheet music, and then I was off and running. You know, so then I played bass, and my church found out that I was a bass player, so I got pulled into the youth worship team, and then the Sunday night worship team, and then I was in a Christian rock band called The Basics with Gary Alexander and Kip Summers, and played bass and toured with that band. And then when that band broke up, I sold all my basses, and I turned them all into guitars, because that's what I wanted to be.
Yeah,
I wish I had those basses back. They'd be worth $1 billion. Not really.
Everybody has regret when they sell. Well, I don't know everybody, but a lot of people that I know just through YouTube. I wish I didn't sell it. I wish I didn't sell that. But sometimes there's family emergencies where you need to sell it. You need a little extra dough. Sometimes you don't think you're ever going to play it again, so you might as well get rid of it and make room for the thing you're going to play. But you have gorgeous guitars. Can we see some of your guitars? Sorry,
guitars.
Some of your guitars. I got Utah and Texas here. I should stop talking like a Bostonian.
Well, I'm tethered to my. I'm tethered.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, when you do the overhead camera angle again, because you can see them then.
Oh, you could.
Yeah.
I think so. In the upper right hand corner or something.
Yeah. Hang on.
Ooh, this song.
Dang, look at that collection.
That's probably like half of what you have, not even.
Not
I
even.
mean,
Those are just the basses. I've got my little acoustic there. I've got guitars hanging on this wall outside of the screen, and cases along the back wall there. Cases. I don't know. We try to count. I'm up to like 37,
wow.
38.
Thank you, sweetness.
Yeah.
Sorry. 38.
Yeah, but
I know that a lot of people say
career,
they have
especially if you're a touring musician, which I was for years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it had to have 2 of every type of guitar, because for redundancy, if you break a string or something goes wrong, you need to, and you're playing a Les Paul in the song, you need another one. Or
Yep.
Right.
So I have 2 of everything.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
then I've got special guitars that fill in a void sonically. Like guitar players will get this. I didn't have any guitars that had P90 pickups, which are real spanky pickups. And now I have 2 of those, so I don't need another one. But
Perfect.
then I needed a baritone for recording. I just got a baritone last year. And so I do have one more guitar I want to buy, which is I want to buy like an early 80s Gibson Firebird and white.
Isn't this what they call gas?
Yes.
That's the only one I don't have. I've got all the Strats and the Tellys and the Super Strats. And
All right, we'll give it to you. Hugh, yeah, we know Hugh owns like 2,000 guitars.
Yeah.
Close to 2,000. I may be exaggerating a little bit, Hugh, but yeah. He doesn't even know.
Dang.
He can't
But
count.
to answer something you suggested earlier, I actually enjoy recording bass more than I enjoy recording guitar.
Why?
Like Jason, I'm all about rhythm. I mean, when I'm in my truck, I can play the best drums in that F-150.
Awesome.
You know, get me behind a kit, I'll fumble around.
All right, we have a Texan in a truck cranking bass. Come on.
Oh no, just playing drums or whatever. I'm all about the rhythm. But when I record bass, I just love it because you get to dive into the heart of the song.
Yep.
Make a little magic with the kick and the snare, and
Awesome.
Yep.
and once I've got the bass really tight, the guitars just come easy. But I enjoy bass.
Yeah, if I could chime in, man, there is something about locking in bass and drums. That's one thing. When you sent me the drumless track to play to, I usually, man, this is probably not good to say on camera, but I usually just kind of fudge my way around it. Don't, everybody's got their own tools in their tool belt, right? Per se, their musical riffs and the fills and the things that their brain automatically goes to. Mm-hmm. Well, my friend, the bass line that you sent with Love and Leeches did not fit any of the stuff that I already had in my tool belt. For some reason, it's not a very hard thing, but I played that for an hour straight. That same thing, just back to back, trying to lock in with that bass because I knew that what you had done was important to the feel of the song. And instead of just using all of my tools and throwing them out there, sparsely and missing a bass hook or note, now I played it until I got them all, and I just love it. I recognized immediately that you know what you're doing with rhythm, and it just felt so good.
Fun. Locking in is the what drummers and obviously bass players desire, but yeah, when you get it, I'm sure it was like the sweet
man.
spot,
You don't have the foundation, you can't do anything.
Hi, Dwight Bailey. Oops, that's Coldacre. Hi, Dwight Bailey. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here, and thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit the like. We're here with Texas Jackdaw, Tim, and Magic Jones, Jason, who premiered an awesome song tonight. Both great producers, both awesome musicians.
Thank you.
You said you started when you were 14, Jason, on drums?
I started playing drums when I was 14. The first musical thing that I did was I played Mary Had a Little Lamb on a piano when I was 5 years old. And
that's how we all start, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't own a piano. My parents are not musical. None of my siblings are. And we were over at my aunt's house, and she had a piano, and I was like, I had heard it on the TV or whatever, and I was just like, oh, I just figured it out. Da, 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 da,
Yep, yep.
da, 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 da. And my parents happened to hear it, and they both looked at each other and were like, "Did you? What?"
He did that by ear. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, a week later we had a piano, and they put me in piano lessons. So I took piano lessons for 5 years. And when I was 14, they let me get a drum kit, and that's all that.
So you do everything but piano now? I'm so offended because that's
Say
all
that
I
again?
do. You do
Piano.
everything but piano now?
Oh no, I use this baby all the time.
Oh, okay.
In orchestration and production. I'm not a pianist. I can fumble my way around just as well as I can a guitar on piano, but a lot of the production comes from my understanding of chord structures and stuff that I learned when I was
awesome.
When I was 10.
Complete opposite of how I learned. So I learned classically to read notes.
Huh.
So I don't know how to create chords unless I see the chords on a staff in front of me. And I started at 7. And I think my teacher died before we got to music theory. So,
oh no,
no, I'm kidding. That's a total joke. Sorry. Come on, give me the drum. Doo-doo-doo. He did pass away, but he was.
There it is. There it is.
Listen, I think he was about 80 when I was taking lessons at 7 years old. So yeah, he's definitely long gone right now. But yeah, no, he taught me how to read notes, and I can't. And Tim knows I got to put sheet music in front of me. But some people envy that part of it as well, because I can just order something, put it up, and play it within 5 seconds.
I don't amazing. Sight reading music is a skill.
I was trying to fish that out of you. No, I'm kidding.
No. Yeah, my wife is a classically trained concert.
She is too?
I read.
Okay.
And it was a point of contention that I never had a piano lesson, but I just at one point sat down and it made sense.
Same with my son.
One guy showed me one song that I wanted to learn, and it was in E flat. And it's like one day I couldn't play, and the next day I could play. And I can play by ear, and she doesn't. She can pull it by ear, but she sight reads, and so 2 different schools. It's fascinating.
I could hear a note and go find it, but I can't hear a note and make a song from that one note. And I like to make songs. You know what I mean? So I want the bass and chords and runs and arpeggios and.
Yeah, it's really interesting how music connects with different people differently.
Are we looking at your studio on purpose, or is your camera off?
No, sorry. Here, yes.
I started glitching, and I'm like, "Are you showing us something?" Okay.
That's the live room that where the magic happens.
Oh, is this in your home?
Yeah, this is in my basement.
Well, give us a look if you don't mind. I'll make you expand your screen here. I don't like to say I'll make you bigger to anybody, so I try to. Hi, Indy.
Yeah, so I've got. I don't know if you can hear me.
Speak up a little, but we can hear you. I know you're not near your mic.
See, this is where I am. Right here. Hello. There we go.
Woohoo! Extreme close up.
To the left here, that's the live room down where I all my clients go.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show and tell there.
No, I love it. So I didn't realize, because I know you run a studio, as you said. I didn't realize the studio was actually at your home, or are you at the studio? You're not home.
No, it's in my basement.
It is your basement. Okay.
Yeah, it's a purpose-built studio. We built it with the intent of it being used as a studio. So we've got all the makings of all the wiring for the rooms to be connected with the highest quality.
How fun.
Yeah,
I had sorry, hi Allie. I did not know that you were a piano teacher, Allie. Haven't we spoken about that yet? But awesome. So today I part of the reason why I was scrambling today is I had an electrician in the house, and there was a lot of outlets we needed to change, and I had to go outside of the house to continue my work. I had a meeting, so I had to call from the phone rather than in the noisy house. And I came home, and my husband's like, yeah, he doesn't like all the lights that you have plugged in upstairs. I go, well, first of all, they're LED lights.
Right.
He goes, yeah, but you have like long power strips plugged into other long power strips plugged into the wall.
Come on.
With an electric space heater. I go, and your point? So yeah, I'm so jealous that you have a basement and a studio. And Tim, you've been renovating yours.
Yeah.
Or you do more to it. And every time I see it, I'm like, it's just so jealous. It's just so pretty.
Yeah, Jason, did you? I
You're
don't know if you
right.
saw it on one of our premieres. One of your friends thought that we were in the same studio
Oh
together.
yes, Brent. Yeah,
Yeah,
Brent was like, I
yeah, I
didn't know
saw
you were
that, yeah.
there. And I was like, actually, he
Yeah,
wasn't.
when Jason did the first draft of the video, I was remarking, it looks like we're in the same room.
Yeah,
Similar
Wood
colors.
floors,
Yeah,
soft,
yeah.
amber light. It was
Mhm.
like, wow, looked like we're in the same room.
We got good taste.
Yeah.
Well, so unfortunately and embarrassingly, you can see my bed in the background, and I angled my computer originally so it's turned this way, but then I'm facing a hard wall,
Mm-hmm.
and the OCD in me, and not that I'm really OCD, but I wanted it straight, and I'm like, well, now you can see all the beds. So again, another reason to tip me and help me upgrade.
Yeah.
I'll get a bigger desk, and I could be able to spin it and add more things to it where I can hide it. But who doesn't like seeing a bed, right? Come on.
Right.
All right, let me see if there's anything else I wanted to ask you. I wrote a couple of these things down, but you guys are great talkers. So you're answering most of the questions I wanted to even ask you. Oh, okay. Here's one. Who's your favorite guitarist or drummer? And we could start with you, Tim, since you're up top. Favorite guitarist?
At this moment, Ian Thornley of Big Wreck. Wait, at this moment, Ty Tabor of King's X.
Did that just change within 2 seconds?
At this moment, he's young.
Which moment are we talking about?
There it is.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
say though, I anything Ian Thornley does. If you guys don't know Big Wreck, they're on tour right now. Go back to the Albatross album and the Ghost album. Change your life. He sings like Chris Cornell. He plays like Steve Vai met Ry Cooder. Crazy.
I know some of those names. My favorite numbers here. Hi, 15th Bend. Sorry, Tim. Just going to say hi. 15th Bend is going live at 9:00 Eastern Standard Time. You have to head over there. I meant to do after you do a live stream, you can dump people to another live stream. But he gets like 70 people. He doesn't need my help. And I didn't have time to do it, in all honesty, 15. Anyhow, thank you, Tim. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
Okay, drummer.
Stuart Copeland. I love him.
Dude, he's amazing.
Hey.
He's amazing. I grew up on Police, and he's underrated. I grew up when I was in my teenage years, I was into music that did not really favor technical drums, like Poison and Def Leppard and Bon Jovi, and like I played along with
the same age.
Oh, yeah, I love that stuff.
Yeah.
And the thing is there's no flair for drums. Like if we're being honest, the drums are pretty much pretty tame in all of those. And so I was like amazed when I started playing drums at 14, and I tried to play like Aerosmith, and I was like, oh, this is pretty easy. And then I went over to Bon Jovi, and I'm like, hey, that's pretty similar. Then go over to Poison, and I'm like, oh, hold on a minute, all of these are 4/4. I'm like, okay, so this is like what rock be, because I've never had a drum lesson. I regret that. I wish that I would have, and it's still not too late. Just need time.
No,
but
never too late.
No. And then like I was introduced to Rush, and that blew my mind. Like I was like, holy crap, this is not like the others.
First poster my son ever got for his room. Yeah.
Hey, that's right. It's very different. To be honest, I was enamored by the drumming, but I really didn't connect much with the music, which I know is just terrible to say, but I since have connected quite well, but as a teenager, I just didn't like it. But man, the drumming was just like out of this world. And back then, time alignment and correction in software didn't exist. So that's
you got to get it right. Yeah.
Stuff.
Click tracks didn't exist.
You had to know what you were doing. You had to know your instrument very well. And so yeah, I'd say Neil Peart. I really like Mike Portnoy of Dream Theater. I had a friend show me their Scenes from a Memory album. There's 2 songs. There's The Dance of Eternity and Home that just like blew my mind, where in the Dance of Eternity, I think it changes meters like 18 times.
Oh gosh.
Song. it's just, and it works. It's not like them just kind of like flexing. I mean, I don't know. I'm a musician and I'm a drummer, so maybe it only connects with musicians. But holy cow, love that. So there's a couple of others that Buddy Rich. I saw his Impossible drum solo, and I was like, this is like in the '60s.
Yeah.
Just like made my brain melt, made me want to
I
like
may have seen
burn
that
my
before.
kit.
Yeah.
His drumming was like, I had heard Neil Peart and I'd heard Mike Portnoy and all of the other drummers, and then I heard Buddy Rich, and he floored me. Like, I had already heard really good drummers, and Buddy Rich is just, I couldn't comprehend what he was doing. It was just amazing.
Nice.
So
did it ever blow your mind when you found out like Sammy Davis Jr. was a smoking drummer?
yes, I saw a video of him drumming.
Johnny
I was like,
Carson.
what? Just the same exact reaction when I found out that Prince was a guitarist.
Yeah.
Prince was just like jaw-droppingly amazing. The solos that he does, like rival Slash. I really like Guns N' Roses. The passion that Slash injects into his solos. The same thing with Prince. I didn't even know he played guitar.
Yeah, Stacy's from Minnesota, which is where we're probably going to end up moving in a year or two.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So she grew up on that. I
Yeah,
mean,
you said you wanted to do that, which I hope you do. I hope you move. I mean, relocate.
yeah.
I would really love to, because like you said, I love bass. I love the sound. I love turning my Yamaha into the bass sound and just doing left hand just to get that beat.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have what it takes to hold something this way, because I've been this way my whole life, obviously would have to cut these if I do any sort of string instrument. That's not hidden within, but yeah, I would love to do that. But like Jason said, it's never too late. We're not too old to take a lesson or do something different in life, but
agreed.
Got to get the studio first, though. I'll get the studio worked out first.
Yep.
Dr. Phil, slide blues player. Blue, that's
cool,
funny.
guys. This has been fun getting to know you and listen more. I'll just see if is there anything you want to talk about that I haven't brought up?
We got another thing kind of in the works.
You do.
We do.
Good thing to talk about, because we're almost at 8:30, which I'm not going to cut anybody off, but I definitely.
No, it's early. I mean, it was a little demo of a tune, and I thought his voice would be perfect on it, and his drums would be awesome.
50.
And
Thank
we just
you.
got to kind of tear it apart and rebuild it. But
all right, well, 72 hours. Can we do it? Will we get this by next week?
No.
No.
Are we too busy now? Okay.
No, I've got some things I need to get done for Jack Flash first.
Yes.
I see where you are now. I'm kidding.
Well, we have to spread. Yeah, got to spread the love, right? So.
Yeah, no, Tim just jumped on it when I sent him the stuff for Love and Leeches. He just kicked it into high gear, and we got it done so fast, and then just life happens, and we needed to get the video and then get the live stream and the release. But man, when it locks up again, when we both have some spare CPU cycles, I'm sure that second song will be done in a flash too.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna look forward to it, because it's awesome. And Tim, everything you do with Jack is awesome too. But yeah, you guys sounded amazing. I love the song since I heard a little snippet of it. Again, I appreciate you asking me to host the party, because I'm tight with Tim. I've never got a chance to meet you, Jason, and I always appreciated your outros. For me, I like that little part of connecting with the people.
That's my favorite part of the
just
song.
what I do, and you do it on almost every video, probably, right?
Almost. There are a select few that I have thought that it would be better for the algorithm to leave the outro off. But if it's my original stuff, every single one except the first few. Like
I had to beg him to keep it on the one on my channel. He's like, you don't want that. I'm like, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't take very, very long. And originally I had thought, hey, I'll do an outro for my channel that is pumping your channel up, and then you can do whatever you want. And it just works for both channels, I think. And it's so much fun. It's just like
Yeah.
put a quick chord progression down, see what melodies start floating, and they're like 3 or 4 hours.
You just screw out some words, but
Yeah.
I mean, of course, more than just screwing them out, but yeah. It's like making up words to a song. I love it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Headstock Harem, I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're well.
Can I just say this community is awesome? These people have been
Absolutely say
monitoring.
that.
I've been monitoring the chat, and there's just some cream of the crop people that are just wonderful in this community. So
Absolutely.
I'm so grateful that you decided or agreed to do this, Laurie.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank
you're
you.
welcome.
meeting
Yeah, no, I like to help my friends out when I can, and I don't go live every week like a lot of people, and I don't share music, so why not share my friends and help promote them? And that's what I'm about. So, and I love the song, and I love Tim. We're gonna cry. No. Hi, Chris. What's up, buddy? But yeah, I mean, I could play the song again on the way out, or they can go to your channel. Thank you, Mods and Hippie, especially. I see you posting links to both Magic Jones and Texas Jackdaw's channels because I don't have it's saved right here. So, what's the story, Morning Laurie? Are you gonna make me sing? You're making up words to a song, aren't you? Yeah.
Don't cry me. You had me at Leeches.
Well, and Jack and I are working on something as well, which is cool. Everybody's working on something. We all, we all support each other, but also connect somehow. It's 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon that I love.
Right.
Right. Like somehow we all know. And when you two hooked up, I was like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
So awesome, guys. Well, should we roll on out and
Yeah. I thank you again so much, Laurie. Love you so much.
You're welcome.
Little sister.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yep.
And thank you, Jason, man. This has been awesome.
I agree. The whole process was just a beautiful thing. I appreciate that.
Well,
and Laurie, thank you so much.
I promise never to grow that stupid mustache out.
What was that ridiculous mustache about? Hold on. Let's see. I gotta find something before we go. I gotta find something.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never grew a handlebar mustache.
Oh, okay. Well, I used to have a great picture of you saved to my StreamYard, but for some reason it disappeared. So you're probably thanking me right now. But yeah, no Jeff Bridges or Jeff Daniels pictures tonight. And believe me, I was trying to figure out. I'm like, who does Jason look like? What movie star? So if anybody in the chat thinks Jason looks like a certain movie star, let me know, and I'll save a picture of him for future premiere parties if he'll have me host again after saying that.
Oh yeah.
Chatters, we love you. You guys are awesome. All of you. Thank you so much for being here and for hitting the like button before you leave, for continuing to chat, supporting these guys and listening to their music and supporting me. And we'll see you hopefully all at 15th Ben's room in about 5 cigarettes away. I mean, 20 minutes away. Hi, Maurice. Thanks, guys. I'm going to just do a little outro and then we'll get out of here. But you can stay on if you want and talk in the green room.
15th has a question. 15th Ben, he said, Laurie's mishmash. Oh, before I leave, can you ask them if they're okay with me spinning it on my live?
He goes live at 9. Do you mind if he plays your song?
I'm good with it. How about you, Tim? Right on.
Where is it? Yes.
Smitty, good to see you. I caught you earlier, but I was scrambling to do this. I saw you were creating your music. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so look for their song on 15th. I think he has one of mine that I did last week on tonight, but he plays a lot of. I'm sorry.
I need a link. I'm not familiar with his channel.
I will grab it right after we say goodbye to everybody. We can stay right here and we'll talk live.
All right, sounds good.
How's that? All right. Let me just find my cheesy outro. It's here somewhere. Thanks, guys. Thanks again. Have a great weekend, everybody. And I'm sure we'll see you around on YouTube land. Bye.
Zombie apocalypse.